What is going on, everybody? Back at it again with another YouTube video. And if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? We talk Phillies, Eagles, Sixers, and Flyers on this channel, and I'm about to record 2 more videos after this, maybe putting one of them out tonight on the Eagles and the Flyers. So just to let you all know, I do indeed cover all 4 teams in Philadelphia, all 4 great teams in Philadelphia, and we are going to be doing this for a very long time, for the foreseeable future. Now, we are on the road to 1K, so that is why I need you guys to hit that subscribe button if you are new. But now, to get into today's video, Brett Brown finally doing something, finally making a stand, and it's on this guy right here, Ben Simmons. You know, number 25 from Melbourne, Australia, 6'10". I'm pretty sure you guys have all heard of him. Brett Brown has decided to move Ben Simmons out of the point guard position for the playoffs and put Shake Milton in the starting 5. Now, this is something that I've been saying and preaching for a while now, is that during the playoffs, you cannot have Al Horford in the starting 5. I said, as a replacement, put Shake Milton. He did that. Shake is now the 1. I'm guessing Richardson, Tobias, Ben, and Embiid are the others. Horford, Robinson, Burks, those guys coming off the bench with Matisse Thybulle, I hope, because we need Matisse Thybulle if the Philadelphia 76ers want to make any noise in the playoffs this season. That is my biggest concern, is that Brett will not play youth, but look at this. He's playing youth. And the names are not Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. It is Shake Milton. Now, I am not one of the fans that has said for a while now that Ben Simmons cannot play the point guard position, because I think he can play the point guard position. But I do think in a positionless basketball game, Ben Simmons would absolutely dominate. And we've seen that against the Lakers, against the Clippers, against the Cavs a couple years ago. Whenever Joel Embiid is not in the paint, Ben Simmons has his best games. He had a dominant game this year against the Nets. 34-point triple-double, career high. He was grabbing every rebound. He was screaming up and down the court. He was getting steals, blocks, assists, points. Ben Simmons is a potential top 3 talent in the NBA. I'm just going to put that out there right now and say that. Ben Simmons, to me, is a top 5 point guard, I guess, in the league. He's a definite top 5 power forward, I think, anyways. I mean, who is there? Anthony Davis, Draymond, who else? Off the top of my head, I guess LaMarcus Aldridge, but off the top of my head, I really can't think of many power forwards that would be better than Ben Simmons, because look at Ben. What does Ben Simmons have that no other point guard in the league has? That's height. That's a lot of it, too. 6'10", the second highest or the second tallest point guard in the league is 6'6", and he's Lonzo Ball. He comes off the bench for the Pelicans, I think. I don't know. I really don't keep up with Lonzo like that. I do think LaMelo will be good, though, and there will be some draft videos coming out, within the next 2 months. I'm not going to promise anything, but there definitely will be some draft videos. But in a positionless basketball game, in a game where Ben Simmons doesn't have to sit at the top of the key and wait for the ball to get back to him, instead of going down low, going to the block, posting up Marcus Morris, posting up Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum, where he can absolutely dominate down low because he's bigger than Tatum, than Hayward, than Morris. He's stronger than Tatum, than Hayward, than Morris, and faster than the 3 guys that I just said. Ben Simmons is going to eat. He's going to eat. He's going to absolutely dominate the competition. And the reason why I think that is because he's good. He's great. Ben Simmons is a great player. And moving him, I was against it for a little while, but thinking about it now, Ben Simmons playing the power forward position, it's good. You don't have that constant sag-off defense like you did. You don't have that constant just Is he going to get the ball back? And when he does, is it going to be too late in the shot clock? Is he not going to shoot? Is he going to do this? Is he going to do that? Is he going to turn it over? I don't have that constant worry anymore. I have Ben Simmons being on the block. You now take out Al Horford out of the starting five. You're playing now a constant three-man wing rotation on the perimeter. You now have Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons in the paint. That's good. That's what I like to see and hear. Do I think there could be some flaws in Ben Simmons' game? Of course I do. It's Ben Simmons. He's had flaws since he's been in the league. He's still the top 15 player in my opinion. Top 20. But what Ben is capable of doing and what I've seen Ben Simmons do, in practice, in warm-ups, even a video today that I saw. Ben Simmons can knock down jump shots. I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it in games. I've seen him do it in warm-ups. He's capable of doing that. With no fans in the stands, I think this could be the best thing for the Sixers. There's nobody booing him. There's nobody really in his ear. What is there? A player saying, "Oh my God, what was that shot?" Okay, your colleagues. You're literally going up against each other. You're making millions of dollars. Who cares? I think Ben Simmons is going to shoot the ball a little bit more. Maybe not threes, and I'm not talking about threes. I'm talking about maybe like a little post fade, little floater, little shots that are outside of 5 feet. Post fades, maybe not post fades, but I've seen him do it. Maybe a pull-up jumper every now and then. Ben Simmons needs to expand his range, and we all know that. If Ben Simmons shoots the ball, he's a top 3 player in the NBA. No doubt in my mind. He is a top 3 player in the NBA. He's big. He's fast. He's strong. He knows the game of basketball. He has a very high IQ. Yes, he does make some dumb plays sometimes, but that's every player in the NBA. You're going to tell me LeBron James has never committed a turnover in his life? He committed 9 in one game. Ben Simmons has committed a lot of turnovers too. But that's good. That means they're on the floor. That means they're trying to do some stuff, and maybe just a very great defender tips the ball and goes the other way for 2. Ben Simmons does the same thing. Now on the offensive or on the defensive side of things, I think you do go positionless basketball. I think you have Embiid on whoever the center is. But other than that, Ben Simmons has to be guarding the best player on the team. Other than if it's Anthony Davis, Jokic, guys like that are very good in the paint. Obviously, LeBron James is better than Anthony Davis. But I'm talking about guys like Jamal Murray, LeBron James, Jason Tatum, Brandon Ingram, if needed, Kawhi, Paul George. Any super... Giannis is up there. Giannis can be guarded by Embiid. I've seen him do it. I've seen him get locked up by Horford as well. But I do need Ben Simmons to do more on the offensive side, and that's why I do think that moving him to the power forward position is going to be very good because of the spacing on the floor, the dribbling, the pick and rolls, Shake Milton, the Ben Simmons. Even this season when Ben Simmons was on the floor with Trey Burke, he looked good out there. Whenever there is another ball handler on the court, like a significant ball handler, not Tobias Harris, not Josh Richardson, I'm talking about another point guard on the floor that's actually running the point. Raul Neto, Shake Milton, Trey Burke. Ben Simmons seems to play better. He does. And maybe taking the ball out of Ben's hands, and maybe, yes, Ben Simmons can run the fast break all he wants. I'm not saying that Ben Simmons is not capable of running an offense, because he is. He's done it. We've won 50-plus games in the last 2 seasons for a reason. But I think for the time being, until we get a very good point guard, or if we just run with Shake Milton, I think Ben Simmons needs to play the 4, mainly because of just his liability on the offensive side of shooting. If Ben Simmons doesn't shoot, he's almost useless in a half-court set. When he's on the fast break, he's probably one of the best players in the league. He's lethal. He can slash, he can dash, he can go up, dunk on you. I've seen him do it. But if Ben Simmons, if he strays away and goes to the corner, shoots a three, misses it, all right, I'm fine with that. As long as he's shooting. If Ben Simmons is shooting the basketball in the playoffs this year, the Sixers could win a championship. I'm going to say right then and there. Ben Simmons is good enough, and so is Joel Embiid, that if those two can click together and play their best brand of basketball, along with Richardson, Tobias, Horford, Shake, Tease, guys like that, if they can contribute and Ben and Joel can play their best brand of basketball, there should be no reason why the Sixers cannot win an NBA Finals. There should be no reason. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Do you like Ben Simmons being moved to the 4? Do you want him at the 1? Let me know down below. Make sure you smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 1K. So make sure you guys do all that. Thank you all for watching. And I'm out. Peace.